The Physical Abilities Requirement Evaluation, or PARE for short, is an occupational test used to assess a person's ability to perform the physical demands of a job. The PARE was designed for use by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, but is also used by other agencies such as the Canadian Border Services Agency. The PARE is divided into 3 sections: an obstacle course, a push-pull component, and a weight carry. The obstacle course and push-pull component are part of one time test, where the standard is 4 minutes and 45 seconds or less for the CBSA and 4 minutes or less for the RCMP. The weight carry is untimed. Ready, set, go. Around the cone, over the 5-foot mat, up and down the stairs, around the cone, and back up and down the stairs. To the right, over the 2 18-inch hurdles, you're going to do a front fall. Around the cone, so landing on your feet, front fall, chest to the mat, around the cone, lap 2. Around the cone, over the 5-foot mat, up and down the stairs, around the cone and back, to the right, over the 2 18-inch hurdles, this time is a back fall. Around the cone, over the vault, land on your feet, shoulder blades to the ground, around the cone, and back out for lap 3. You will complete 6 laps of the obstacle course. Following a ready, set, go command, you will begin by running around a cone, and the first obstacle you will encounter is a 5-foot mat. You will build up speed and jump over the 5-foot mat. If you hit the mat, either the front or back, or jump off to the side, continue on, but you will be assessed a 5-second time penalty. You then continue around the cone towards the stairs. For the PARE, it is required that you touch at least 1 stair on the way up, the top platform, and at least 1 stair on the way down. If you fail to do so, you will be asked to repeat the stairs again. The handrails are available for support, but are not required. After completing the stairs, continue around the cone and return back up and down the stairs 1 more time. Turn to the right to go around another cone, and then move towards the 2 18-inch hurdles. You must step or jump over the 2 18-inch hurdles. If you knock one off or jump to the side, you will be assessed a 2-second time penalty per hurdle. After the hurdles, run around 1 final cone and then move towards the 3-foot vault. You are required to climb over the 3-foot vault in any manner that you wish, provided that you land on your feet under control. It is recommended that you place at least 1 hand on the rail as you complete the vault. After landing, you will be instructed to complete a controlled fall, either a front fall or a back fall. For the front fall, your chest, hips, and thighs must touch the ground. For the back fall, your shoulder blades must touch the ground. After each lap of the obstacle course, you will complete 1 controlled fall, ultimately completing 3 of each, or 2 of each for a modified PARE. An average lap pace of 30 seconds is recommended to complete the PARE in 4 minutes and 45 seconds or less. Following your 6th lap, or 4 laps for a modified PARE, you will move into the push-pull component. When you arrive at the push-pull, you will have the option to complete the push first or the pull first. It is recommended that you complete whatever component is more challenging for you first, which for most people is the push component. Push the handles and lift the weight before completing 6 180-degree arcs. The force required to lift the weight is 70 pounds. You may move using a crossover step or shuffle step. It is recommended to maintain a plank posture with your hands grabbing higher on the handles and feet pushed away from the machine. You will receive a warning if you are too close to the machine and your chest hits the handles or your elbows are touching your torso. If the weight hits the bottom during one of your 6 arcs, you will have to go back and reattempt the arc. After completing your 6th arc, and before moving into your pull, you must complete 4 more controlled falls. You will complete 4 more controlled falls, alternating front and back. These are done in the same way as during the obstacle course. In between each controlled fall, You must stand back up to touch the handles and assume a ready position before moving into the next controlled fall. After the 4 controlled falls, you will finish up with the pull. You must pull using the rope and lift the weight to the top before completing 6 180-degree arcs. Like the push, the force required to lift the weight is 70 pounds. You may move using a crossover step or shuffle step. For the pull component of the PARE, you must maintain a bend in 3 joints: knees, hips, and elbows. If your arms straighten out, you stand up or lean back, and the bend in any of the joints is lost, you will receive a warning. If the weight hits the bottom during one of your 6 arcs, you have to go back and reattempt the arc. After completing your 6th arc, the time component of your PARE is done, and you can lower the weight under control. The time to successfully pass the PARE is 4 minutes and 45 seconds or less for the CBSA, and 4 minutes or less for the RCMP. This time is to complete both the obstacle course and push-pull sections. Within 2 minutes of completing the time portion of the PARE, you will move on to the weight carry. You are required to lift the 80-pound bag and carry it 25 feet out around a cone and 25 feet back before lowering it under control. When you arrive at the weight carry, you can use a variety of methods to lift it up into the carrying position. The weight must be carried from the waist to the shoulders. Carrying the weight above your shoulders or below your waist is not allowed, and you will need to repeat the task. If you drop the weight early or fail to lower it under control at the end, you will also need to repeat the task. You have 3 attempts to complete the weight carry. It is untimed and is rated as complete or incomplete. Good luck with your test.